Yo, what's up, my friend? So I just wanted to update you on my health and also tell you about the actual mission of Dam University. And the thing is that maybe you have noticed that I haven't been posting shorts lately. I have missed like 4 or 5 days. And that's because I'm actually having health issues, as well as obviously having other duties and responsibilities and work that I have to do. But when my health gets worse, and actually, like this time for the past 2 weeks, it's as as bad as it was in the very beginning when I still didn't know what is even wrong with me. Yeah, and that sucks. Yeah, I've missed you as well, even though I don't know you. But anyway, welcome. Yeah, so my health is quite bad at the moment. Obviously, I believe it's going to get better. Yeah, so that's okay. I'm doing like all I can to actually improve my health. Yeah, so obviously a big part in my health getting better or worse plays the fact whether I am stressed from things, or from life, or from work, or whatever relationships. Okay, thank you, man. Thank you. I I hope I get better as well. Yeah, let me just try to make this brighter. Okay. This didn't work, so please wait a minute for me to actually bring this back up. Okay, I just turned on the normal light. Yeah, so welcome, guys, everyone, and yeah, it's gonna get better. It's just like I just need to like relax a bit more. Thankfully, it's the weekend right now, so like during weekends, I usually relax, and I feel like I actually don't have to do anything, which is always good for my health, right? Yeah, but anyway, that's gonna get better. Yeah, so that's fine. Aside from that, everything in my life is just amazing. Like literally, I like if my health was good, then like my life would just be like I, I don't know how to explain it, but like everything is just like going so well, and I'm so happy and like so fulfilled that I don't even know how to explain it to you, my friend. Yeah, so the thing is, I want to talk about Dam University, and it's one of the reason. Yeah, I get some sleep. Actually, I did get some sleep today as well, even during the day, right? Yeah, but I'm trying to sleep quite long enough time, 7 8 hours at least. Yeah, amen. Yeah, so sleep is kind of okay, but like just I just need to like maybe I just have to not take my life so seriously, and my goals so seriously. But at the same time, like I do need to take them seriously, right? Like if I want to achieve my goals, then I should be serious about them, right? But me being serious means that I like stress when I don't, for example, do enough work to achieve that goal, or I, for example, like some things don't work out, right? And that's why I stress about it. Yeah. So it's kind of like hard to balance this kind of thing. Yeah. Appreciate it. Okay, so Dumb University, what it is, why did I create it, what is the purpose, what is the mission of Dumb University, and why you might want to or might not want to join. So I actually came up with this idea for this community on school after I tried to implement a very complex, but I believe it would be very fruitful self-development system in my previous community, the Garrison. And it was pretty much supposed to make people engage with each other in the community. And there were like higher, oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to say this fucking word. Uh, like a structure, like not hierarchy, like a leadership structure, right? And like there would be members who would be just like normal squad members, right? It would be like military structure, and there would be squad members, normal squad members, and then there would be like leadership positions, like squad leaders, which would rotate every 2 weeks, for example, So every 2 weeks, like one of the squad members would become the squad leader and would pretty much be responsible for like managing his squad and like making sure that the squad members of his squad, they are on the right track to achieving their goals, right? And the whole idea was supposed to create this like big organized structure where people interact with each other like this, and they motivate each other and inspire each other this way, and like it actually helps them actually achieve their goals in their life. Yeah, so this was a pretty big and complex idea. However, there's a big but, and the but is that it was just too complex. Yeah, it was like kind of difficult for people to grasp, even though like there was a whole manual in the school classroom, right, to read through so that you understand how it works. But the thing is that it required people in the community, the members, to like have the initiative, right? Like to actually want to do these things, to want to be active, to want to fulfill their duties and responsibilities. And of course, like a small percent of them did, and they did it well, but most just didn't. And when you have a complex system like this, it requires like majority of people to be involved. Yeah, and so like after some time, after like I think 3 months or a bit over 3 months of trying to run this structure, like organization almost, I realized that like this is just too too complex for it to work actually, because actually in person, like if we were having this structure in person, right, and we would be, for example, meeting in person physically, seeing each other, then people would be way more motivated to actually do the things they should do. But when it's online like this, and you can like pretty much just log in to a website and like write a post or something or be present, or you just don't do that, and that means that like you don't do anything and you don't participate, and most people don't participate online. Yeah, they usually join groups and then they like forget about them, especially if they are free, for example, right? And so because of this, it like the whole idea, like in my mind, it was brilliant. Man, it was brilliant idea. I just loved it. But if you start maybe later in your life, for example, or you already have, I don't know, if you start creating projects like this and having these ideas, then you will very soon realize, if you actually do implement them and test them, that sometimes your idea might be brilliant on paper, and to you in your own head, but it's like just not doable. Yeah. And so you kind of have to like take the punch, suck it up, and then actually move on and come up with something that makes more sense and that is more practical, right? And so this is why I decided to create Dumb University, and it's a complete opposite of like the complex military organizational structure that I tried to create in the previous community in the garrison. Yeah, and basically the whole idea is that you join the community, you read the assignment for the week that I post every Monday at around 12 noon. And then you have like 7 days to complete the assignment and then make a post in the community with some kind of proof, right? A video or a photo, doesn't matter. And that's literally all we have to do. Yeah. And whether you do it and complete the assignment or not is your problem, right? like I'm not here to supervise you. I don't have to do anything, like you just join and then you either complete the assignments, do the work, and you benefit from it, or you don't and nothing changes. Or the third option is you leave, right? Because you don't like it for some reason. That's also a possibility. So this is like the complete opposite of the idea I had before. And it's so dumb and so simple that obviously the name of the community is Dumb University. And the first reason is because like this whole idea is dumb. Like it's dumb and simple. And dumb things usually work, because they are simple. Yeah. But at the same time, the another idea why it's called Dumb University is because so many people, they are smart actually, or they try to be smart, or they try to appear smart. But the thing is that the more you the cleverer, fuck me, the smarter you are, the more you usually tend to overthink everything. And when you overthink everything in your life, then like how do you actually do what you have to do? For example, if you have a task, okay, let's say you have to complete a homework for school, whatever, like I don't know, an example, and you are like, this homework, like I can do it later, and at the same time, it's not a priority right now, and maybe I don't even like, I'm not sure what the teacher exactly wants from me in the homework, right? And so you have all these thoughts in your head that actually like create this barrier and this friction that stops you from actually just taking the fucking paper or the homework and completing it, like right away. Yeah. And if you just did that, then you would actually free up so much mental energy from your head and your mind and your life that you could then use to do other things, because you would just like complete the task, right? Like you would just do the homework and then done, check, and then you can move on to other things. But when you don't do it, you stall and you overthink and you like delay it and procrastinate, like that's why like you are miserable, like why you are not feeling good. That's why you feel and know that like you could do the thing right fucking now, but you just don't for some reason, and then you feel bad about it. And then everything in your life is similar to this because you create this habit of procrastinating, overthinking, and delaying these things you have to do. Yeah. So, what would a dumb person do? Yeah. Oh my God. Adrem Live, yes. Oh my god. So what would a dumb person do? Like literally. Imagine a dumb person. This might not be the best example, but let's use the homework one, right? A dumb person will just look at the homework, and if he's not that dumb, and he actually understands like the assignment, then he just like writes it on the fucking paper, completes it, and goes about his day and does other fun dumb things, for example. But like literally, a dumb person is able to win more in this sense than a smart person who overthinks, because overthinking leads to him not doing the thing he has to do. Okay. And the dumb person like completes the assignment, the homework, and it might be like wrong. Yeah, it might be a complete failure, but it doesn't matter. He completed it, and then when he hands it to the teacher, then the teacher gives me feedback, and he can learn from that feedback, unless he's like too dumb, obviously, right? But this is the whole idea of dumb university, to actually do and act as a like dumb person would. Okay, dumb person would just show up, do the thing, and then move on with his life, and do the next thing and the next thing, right? And only then, after you do the dumb thing, or the thing that you know you have to do, and you do it like a dumb person, that means ideally immediately, and you don't overthink, only then you can like turn on your brain, your smart brain, and then you can analyze what you did and how it worked out, and how can you learn from the experience, right? Dumb university is not for dumb people, actual dumb people. Even dumb people can join. Okay, like if you are dumb, you are welcome. All right, I'm not saying you shouldn't join. Yeah, but this is the idea. All right, and only like very smart people will actually understand the idea. Yeah, but of course it takes a bit of explanation for me, and that's what this live stream was for. So I hopefully made you understand dumb university and the whole idea behind it a bit more. And the last thing I almost forgot to say about it is, yeah, my life is going quite well, or despite my health problems. Those are quite bad at the moment, but yeah, they will get better. Tattoo on my shoulder, if you mean this one, then no, it's quite old actually. But I don't usually wear like these tank tops, right? So you might have not seen it. All right. Yeah. The last thing I want to say about Dumb University is actually the plan, okay, and the mission that I want Dumb University to achieve and accomplish. Because, you know, since I managed to grow this YouTube channel to over 100,000 subscribers in just 10 months, in the last live stream that was an hour long, I actually promised you that I would show you the fucking like YouTube play button, and I forgot about it. So let me grab it now. Okay, here it is, man. Here it is. It's fucking beautiful, and you can see the picture that my sister made for me in the reflection of the YouTube play button. Yeah, the reflection in the picture is me, like like dancing Vaikru before I fight, or that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah. Okay. So like this is the fucking YouTube play button, and I managed to achieve it like in just 10 months, and sometimes I wonder like if it's even real, like that it happened, but it did, and since that I realized that like I can do so many great things in my life that others can benefit from. And I actually fell in love with this idea that I want to create something big that impacts our world and the society we live in. Yeah, because like I could go about my day, like just doing my work, then go in the afternoon, like go teach guys in my training session, teach them Muay Thai, Thai boxing, right? And then just like do whatever. But like in my life, I need like a bigger mission, like a higher purpose and something that is actually like big, like that actually can have an impact, a big impact in other people's lives. And that's why actually the plan is for Dam University on school on the platform. It's soon going to release this kind of like tiered payment system or something where instead of like being the community being free or a monthly subscription or a yearly subscription, you can have like paid tiers like on Patreon, right? And so like probably the first year is going to be like free, like anyone can join and can actually complete the assignments and benefit from doing that, right? But it's like you have to do all the work yourself, obviously, but everyone will be able to benefit from that. Yeah, it's going to be free. Anyone can join, at least for some time. All right, but maybe it will be free like forever. Like maybe it would make more sense in the long run from a business perspective, right? And the second tier is going to be $4 per month, right? And like the $4 minus like the obvious expenses that I have, like for example, school and the Stripe processor, like taking their processing fees, from the payment, right? And then obviously me having to pay tax from the income, from the $4 from every person that would pay. The like net income, like net $4, which is gonna be like maybe $2.50 after that, all these expenses, sadly, is gonna go towards like it's gonna go on a specific bank account of mine where I'm gonna keep the money and I'm gonna be growing the money like from the people who will be paying this. And then I'm gonna find a institution, like a right institution or like some kind of organization or charity or something that helps and funds the research or something. I don't fucking know. Like I still haven't like I haven't looked into it obviously, but I did the idea is there and the mission is there as well. Yeah. But basically all this money from this $4 per month tier is gonna go towards funding some kind of research towards like Alzheimer's disease or dementia, right? And I think it's kind of like like obviously in my head it's all like amazing, because like I told you before, every idea in my head seems brilliant, you know. But why I think is brilliant is because obviously like the name of the community, and the project like Dam University, just like first it's gonna make people wonder like what the fuck is this, like what the hell, like why is there something called Dam University, like obviously universities are supposed to make people smart, right? Not dumb. Yeah, but it's like on purpose, to like make people stop the scroll, grab their attention and whatever. Then they will understand the idea behind it, and of course, after they will understand the idea, they should understand the mission as well. And it's like paradoxical, that something called Dam University actually like helps smart people and at the same time tries to like save minds of our older selves, right? And that means like maybe you have seen the video I made on this channel. I make these short videos like 50 seconds, where I talk about my grandma being in the nursing home. Is that how you call it? I think. And she's been there for some time, and she's had issues with like some kind of dementia or Alzheimer's disease, even longer than she was in the nursing home. Yeah, I think she started having these issues like when she hit like 70, maybe years old. Yeah, and the state she is in now is like, I know she's old. Yeah, I know, but still, it's sad that some people forget like almost their whole life they actually lived through. People say that the only thing you will actually, and the most valuable thing that you will actually like keep at the end of your life is the experiences you had and the memories. But when you get into a state like this, then like you don't really remember anything. Yeah, it depends on how serious your condition is. But like, I think it's extremely sad that you live for 70 years and then you don't even remember most anything that you lived through, that you have experienced. And for you, like it's okay, right? Like you have this disease or the condition, and like you don't remember anything, and it might be like I have no idea what these people feel. Yeah, like I have no idea how they feel, but I guess they like kind of don't care much, because like the disease kind of like influences what they think. But for the people around them, that is sad. For me, it's sad. And when I visit my grandma in the nursing home, and she looks at me and she stares at me, and and she doesn't know what my name is or what my dad's name is, like her own son. She doesn't remember her own son. Maybe she remembers the face. I don't know. Like I can't really know, but like she doesn't remember almost anyone. Yeah, and that is sad. Yeah, and that's literally why I want to create and like start and actually grow this project of Dumb University. First, I think it could have a viral potential solely just because of the name, right? Then second, because of the idea, and because it's supposed to help people who overthink, smart people who overthink, just stop overthinking and like do the thing they have to do. And there's a lot of overthinkers around the world, right? And third, because it actually has this noble purpose. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. If you want to support this project and you are not already in Dumb University, then consider joining. And it would be ideal if you actually like joined with the intention of actually improving your life. If you overthink a lot, then like you join for the purpose of actually like completing the assignments, right, and improving your life, and like not to overthink as much as you do, right? But if like you don't care about that or you don't have these problems, then you can support the project as well just by joining, maybe like completing an assignment from time to time, or just being in the community as well. Because obviously, I like me and you, like we can talk straight and we can be honest with each other. And the thing is that on school you can see like the amount of members that a community has, right? So every additional member that we have in Dam University, even though he is not active, still improves like the perception for new people that will discover the community, right? And obviously, when there's a lot of people somewhere, that's social proof, and that means even more people will then consider joining, because they will be like, oh, this is big. And so if you want to support the project, then consider joining, even if you don't like want to improve your life, for example, or you don't need to. Yeah. And when this tier feature on school actually like is announced and fully active, then I'll be thinking about whether to turn it on like immediately. Like one tier is free, the second tier is like $4, which is for the charity and research thing on the specific like bank account. Or let's still like keep it free for the time being until we get over 300 people, 300 members, and then I will add the paid tier. Right. I still don't know what to do. Like, what is the best strategic move? Yeah, obviously, like as you can see, for the past 3 years, I've been doing this thing called YouTube and all these other projects and communities and products and whatnot. I've been learning doing that. Like it's not like I know everything. Like I literally know nothing. Yeah, like everything I do, I'm like, how the fuck do I do this? Like I'm just experimenting most of the time, and obviously I'm trying to learn as well. From people who have already done the thing and try to do it the right way. But sometimes, like you just have to go with the flow and just do it. Because then you end up overthinking, and that means you like probably don't do the thing at all, and that is always worse than doing the thing wrong. Because when you do the thing, you can learn from it, right? Like when you do the thing and you do it wrong, it doesn't matter because it's a learning experience. Okay, and as long as you learn from it and try again, then you have won. But you actually lose if you don't even try. You understand? As long as you try and you know you will be trying again and better next time, then you are winning every time you try and you make the move. But if you don't try at all, that's when you lose. Okay. So, guys, it's been a fruitful, how long? Almost half an hour. Thank you everyone for coming, and I'm gonna check the chat. Practical, yeah, exactly. This is I believe this is very practical. Yes. The International Army, yes, that is actually what I'm also going for. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, after it grows a bit, then yeah, it's gonna be like a code army. Okay, a code. Yeah, Dam University code. Yeah, you're too small of a creator to be doing these courses for sale. Yeah, I actually did when the channel was still big. Yeah, and it went quite well. But the thing is that actually that's why it sucks, because if I know what I know now back then I would like just do it straight away like this. Like I would create this project and like literally just not do it for me and my own benefit and profit, even though I would like find a way to actually make it like so it at least pays like my biggest expenses, right? But if I did it like this from the very beginning, I believe it would have already been like huge. Yeah, but I had no idea how to do this. I had no idea what I was doing, and at the time, I was actually greedy. Yeah, not because like I would like want so much money, but because I just wanted to finally quit my job that I didn't want to work, and I wanted to actually make a living just by doing YouTube. Yeah, which is like like after I have seen what is possible, I was like, wow, this is what I want. Like this is what like is very fulfilling to me. Like giving giving inspiration, inspiring other people through the screen. It doesn't matter through the screen, or just using videos and photos around the world, and maybe even teaching them something and maybe change how they think so that it benefits them in their life. Like like I was like, hell yeah, this is what I want to do. I don't want to work a job if I don't have to, right? And so that's why I actually started creating courses to like increase my income. But it kind of backfired because I just had no idea how to do it right, and I just like oversold it. Yeah. But that's the past, and we have to look forward. And so let's keep going. Every day is a gift. Yep, it is. Reaction channel. I have no capacities to start a reaction channel, even though this was originally a reaction channel, right? I don't think I have the capacity to like keep going with this. It's not what I want to do anymore. What I want to actually do is like go about my day, do my work I have to do my grow my gym, like Muay Thai gym, and bring new students in, and I want to grow this project as well, right? And like the easiest thing for me is to actually just like come home, sit down behind this laptop, and now like start live streaming. Because it literally requires no amount of thinking, like additional thinking, because everything I've thought before and I want to share with you, I've already thought before, right? And so I just can sit down and I can speak and share it with you. But to make a video or a reaction video, I would have to spend a lot of time to actually like find a video to react to, and like think up of the reaction. Yeah, and there's a lot of mental capacity that I just don't have at the moment, and maybe I will not even have it in the future because I don't want to have it in the future. Yeah, like actually live streaming like this and directly engaging with the people that I'm trying to talk to is like way more fulfilling, and it makes me way happier. Whether it's here on YouTube on live stream or in the school community, right, in Dam University or in real life, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, 88,000 subscribers. Just start reacting to content and give nuanced and balanced perspectives. That's what I literally did, man. That's how I grew this channel. Foundation, yeah, yeah. Dam University will stretch me to think. Thank you, my friend, for your opinion. It might definitely, but like I said, like at the beginning of this stream or before in the past, like dumb university is like the idea is so dumb and so stupidly simple that it almost requires like nothing from me aside from coming up with the assignment for the week and posting it, and then maybe updating some things. Yeah, but like aside from that, it doesn't require much, right? Other than to promote it as well. Yeah. Which I'm gonna probably start doing soon, even in my own social circle. Yeah, I'm gonna announce this fucking project. Yeah, and people will think I'm stupid, but who cares? Yeah, okay. Is this pre-recorded? No, it's not. As you can see, obviously, I'm reading your comments, so it is not pre-recorded. But thank you for considering this. I don't know why I would pre-record a live stream, but I guess some people do it, right? So, guys, thank you everyone for joining this stream. I will have to go because I want to actually eat something as well, for dinner. And I still have to complete some other things I want to do for another project that I have that is related to my Muay Thai classes. And I've been delaying that for quite some time as well. So I finally have the time this weekend to finish it. So have an amazing rest of your day. No idea if it's morning or evening where you are or noon, but have an amazing day. Tomorrow is Sunday, hopefully for you, and so you get to rest. And we'll see each other soon, hopefully, whether it's here on live stream or in Dam University. All right, take care and see you soon.